what's happening.
You're live on Saturday's comic book.
I know, and I'm still alive.
He is. I made him walk. He wanted donuts, so we are going to the, I guess, famous donut bar.
Yes,
It's about 3/4 of a mile from where we're staying, so I made him walk the entire way.
yeah, and,
And-
so I'm gonna need extra donuts.
He kind of looked like a steam engine the whole way, just making lots of noise
Just
and
puffing.
yeah, just. So I told him we'd walk a little slower on the way to the convention today. But yeah, so we're
Might be there 9:30.
but we're in line now. As you can tell, we are in a pretty ridiculous line to get into this famous donut bar.
Yes.
So have you looked at the menu yet?
No, but people have been sending me pictures online, so I'm
Well-
gonna just go on that one.
Well, why don't you go ahead and pull up their menu so that we can already know what we want by the time we get up there,
Because that would be acting like I cared. I wanna
or
find
like
out.
an adult.
I want to find out when I get there, like everyone else.
No, that's how you make the line longer.
No, it makes it slower, not longer.
Yeah, the line will be longer. See, look at it now.
It's slow.
Look now behind
It'll move
us.
slower,
Yes,
not longer.
it will get longer. And
You
this is
obviously don't understand time versus distance.
hey, to me, time is money, and money is distance.
Uh,
So,
that explains a lot.
yeah, there you go. Someone figure out that math equation for me. Oh, yeah, I don't want the Mick Jagger one.
Yes, you do.
The Homer's donut.
That's from The Simpsons. Cake batter.
Oh, that sounds delicious. So we're just gonna get like a dozen, and we'll eat them at the
Oh, yeah.
all the way.
Easily. Chocolate lips euphoria. French toast donut, mud pie.
I will probably get a mud pie, a salted carrot. Yes, I've been pretty.
Maple bacon, maple bourbon. You get just maple bourbons.
I don't want a maple bourbon.
You do. You alky.
Wow.
I mean, you adult beverage consumer once in a blue moon.
Blood orange.
Lemon pistachio.
Yeah, so
Mexican hot
the
chocolate.
unicorn donut's perfect for you.
Yes.
It's got buttercream hair.
Chocolate ears and a horn.
Yeah, that. Look how dark we are.
Peanut butter and jelly. Well, that's because they're under the. It's okay. We look bad, but it's good.
Figured I'd look at the filters on here and see if we
Donut bars,
can.
Nutella.
So we're doing face
No, I don't need Nutella.
caricature art. Somebody wants to say mine.
Nice.
Oh, Billy, get someone to draw your big head.
It's okay. I could do that myself.
It's funny. Mine always looks bigger, because I'm holding the camera closer. But you've actually got like a wide
large
melon.
cranium.
Yes.
Large.
Big Papa Tart donut, dude. That sounds like it was
We can
made
order
for
online,
Scott
so when
Snyder.
we get there, we can just pick it up.
Oh, well, I mean, if you want to, it might make it easier. I don't know. They might not allow it today.
Pretty sure they'll allow any kind of money.
Any kind of money that'll make the line move faster.
No. Line move faster. Yes, that's correct.
See,
Yes, but not longer.
I didn't say longer. However, if more people actually do that and the line moves faster, it would be a shorter line.
It would be a shorter line, but that has nothing to do with
Time and
time
distance.
distance.
Billy's trying to school me, and I don't think it's working because I don't care.
That's me most of the time.
Not care?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's true. So,
Yeah, no. Ordering opens at 3.
okay. So, Billy, last night you actually you went up the elevator again with some important people.
Yes, the 2 of the guys from Broken Lizard.
So explain what Broken Lizard is for everyone
Broken
who might not
Lizard,
have ever
the
watched
guys
the
who
movies.
Super Troopers, and Club Dread and Beer Fest and
Yeah,
all
so
those
Super
silly
Troopers.
movies.
Super Troopers.
Super Troopers,
Yes.
because you probably haven't seen any of the others.
Yeah, 'cause-
I've seen all of them. They're Canadian comedy troupe, so it's good fun.
And they've invaded San Diego.
Yeah.
The Canadians are here.
I hate that I can't tell you the guys' names, but Ramathorpe and the
Rabbit.
Rabbit,
Yeah.
and Rabbit, they were the ones in the elevator. They were swell guys. They didn't talk to anyone but themselves. So
Well, that's because they were speaking Canadian,
That's probably true.
you know. And
Although Ramathor did have a blender, I'm assuming he was making daiquiris.
maybe it was something with maple syrup. We don't know.
Maybe. That's true. I mean, you know how the boys get when they're on the syrup.
Oh man. Oh man. Oh man.
Yes.
This line's not moving. It's getting longer
It
too.
is moving. We were on that side of the canopy.
Well, you know what? I don't want to be on the other side of the canopy.
I know.
I'll get sunburned out here. Look at me.
Now you're lit, though.
Yeah. Now we are in the light. So we've been lit up.
You're now lit.
I didn't get to watch the first episode of the new season of Suits to see how well it does without Mike and Rachel.
I'm okay with that.
Without having them?
Without having watched it.
Oh.
I watched up to like season 5, and then it started repeating everything over and over again. I mean, Mike went to jail 82 times.
No, he
Was released every other week, and
No, he was just
put back
in there
in.
for every week.
yeah, that's what I said. Kept getting put back in, getting taken out. Then he had somebody in jail that hated him already. I mean, it was just,
Well, he hated Harvey, so.
yeah, because everybody that hates somebody you know comes after you.
Well, in jail, that could happen.
That may happen in jail.
You know,
That's one place I can't tell you much about. Sorry.
you know that was one of those jails that had had killers in it. So,
That's true.
So he wasn't at
Yeah, because the guy that fakes being a lawyer gets thrown in with the most hardened criminals.
well,
I'm sure that was a plot point.
his crime actually is pretty extensive.
It's white collar. It's not blue collar.
So you're saying club fed?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Minimum
Especially with the
security.
money that Harvey had.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
I mean,
you
he
know.
had the best law firm that couldn't get him out on a technicality.
Well,
How
his-
good are they?
His was a business law firm.
Yes, right. But if they're the best lawyers ever,
Then they should.
it's a really weak concept.
I
I
don't-
can't get someone who worked for me out
I don't know, man.
of
You,
court.
got to think of it like this: an orthodontist is still a dentist, right?
No.
Well, but he went to school for dentistry and became an orthodontist.
Right.
So a corporate lawyer wouldn't necessarily be a criminal lawyer.
Yeah, but they kept corporations from going to jail, so they were technically criminal lawyers.
Well, but there's also.
I mean, it was always crimes they were defending.
But it's like okay, after you've been doing that kind of law for so long, it's almost like a doctor. Like I got a spinal tap at one point. They gave me a third-year med student because the doctor hadn't done one in 20 years.
Right.
So he wouldn't be the best guy to actually try
So,
to.
so
to
they
do
would
that
have had
for me.
interns that would have been current.
Maybe. But
Again,
but
they
with
were
all,
supposed to be the
with
best
all their
law firm.
problems, though, they didn't have any interns.
Best law firm.
They only
didn't
had
have
two.
anybody that did.
They only had two. They had Lewis's
Concepts
and
weak.
they had
Weak.
Mike's.
Weak. If I go to the dentist and my dentist can't take care of a filling because he does teeth work, come on, it's silly. I can't put a crown in. I don't get it.
Yeah, especially when you see all these
Can't-
movies where
can't
veterinarians
scrape-
can pull
right,
out a bullet.
Can't scrape the plaque off my teeth because he's a filling specialist. I don't know. Doesn't work for me.
I mean, if you need a filling, you want to go to a filling specialist.
Right. Because, the kids at Chapel Hill Dentistry School do it way cheaper.
That's a curb.
That sounded bad.
Well, the California laws, they probably have to pull on the curb to actually get it close to get it close
If you're
enough.
far from the curb, you probably
I mean,
get
this
a ticket.
guy's on the curb too, so
Yeah, you probably get a ticket if you don't.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, in North Carolina, you could be like 4 feet in the middle of the road and not always get a ticket. I know, I've seen Billy drive.
Yes. It's dangerous. I tell everyone not to ride with me. Mostly because I don't like people in my car.
Yeah. Well, and you're very gassy.
Yes, well, I tell people,
He warns them in advance.
hey, this trap just came open. You wanna run over there?
No, I don't want to run over there right now. And you don't want to run at all.
I don't. I was going to give you my phone.
No.
I
No,
was
no.
going to stand in line while you went.
So, all right, folks. Again, we are at the famous donut bar,
No.
trying to get some food, and now the line is starting to wrap around the street. So the line is longer
Because
more people
is
showed up.
in line.
Because I'm still in line. Yeah. Hey, if we ordered online, does that mean we have to wait in line?
Yes.
Oh.
Because it doesn't happen until 3, so we
Oh.
wouldn't be able to get them anyway.
So no ordering online yet. See, I told you
They
they
only do
probably.
food in the afternoon online.
Well, that makes sense.
They assume everyone in California sleeps until 3.
No, they just assume everybody in
It's a
California.
donut bar. Why would you not be open at like 6 a.m. for donuts? What about the people that have to work today?
Nobody has to work today.
It's Saturday.
Right, nobody has to work.
How do you think people at the donut bar got here?
They're not
They're
working.
working.
They're not working. I mean, they're making donuts. That sounds like
Time to
heaven.
make the donuts.
Sounds like heaven. It doesn't sound like
It's a commercial. We've seen it since we were kids. Time to make the donuts. The guy wakes up so early to make the donuts.
Well, the kids watching this might have never seen that because
Kids,
he
get
passed
off your
away.
phones or at least Google it.
So you want them to get on their phones?
That's what I'm saying. If you're on your phone, Google something of value.
The donuts
learn
commercial,
something.
the
Yes.
Dunkin' Donuts commercials.
Learn some references beyond
Him
your
walking and
birthday.
dressed in as a woman with his hand
Yes.
over the mustache.
Learn something other than whatever it is you guys pay attention to when you're on your phone all day long.
It's pretty funny when you think about it. You know, Chris Evans in the first Avengers movie had to cover up his
Yes.
mustache.
But
to-
Henry Kavanaugh did not.
Yeah, Henry Cavill did not because, well, they gave him
Oh,
like a baby's
Lovely.
butt as his
yeah,
chin.
lovely.
Like literally a baby's butt. But
Look up the guys who did it for like 1/10 of the price with some home software, and it looks better. It's sad. It's so sad.
well, most of those guys that are doing with home software probably do have good software. They probably stole it.
Well, yeah, but they did it for like it was supposed to be like several $1,000s, several tens of $1,000s, and they did it for like 30,000 or something. It's
Well, that's because
Hollywood.
that's because ILM, you know, the studio that does all Marvel special effects, is owned by Marvel.
Yes.
Well, owned by Disney. But you get what I mean.
So they paid themselves a lot of extra money for bad work.
No. That was the DC one. That was
Oh,
the bad
sorry.
one.
Then they didn't pay themselves for bad work.
Yeah,
Maybe they should.
Well, yeah. I mean, they should probably go get like the Weta Workshop to do theirs or something. Yeah.
Or hire some kid in school who would do it cheap.
All right. Well, since Billy's probably gonna have a heart attack on the way to the
Yes.
convention center,
Any
we're gonna
moment now.
we're any moment now. You feeling okay, champ?
I need donuts. I'm gonna stop functioning.
And of course, as you can see, we are sweating because we really did rush to get here so that we could be halfway in the middle of the line. Well, yeah, we were trying to get a Registeel, and nobody was at the Registeel rate. And
Which, of course, in San Diego during Comic-Con.
later on.